The load to build up, but not through internal
creation of pressure.
yeah. Like I try to work as much as the external force to create a deviation, but you gotta be like at the start of the turn. It's easy to precipitate the action and become very internally pressing on it. So you want to be on the spot, and when the pressure comes, you use it to go across. It's the timing of that pressure coming on that outside ski that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I try to, like, do you play? I play a lot with doing different things with my legs, like having the inside leg getting shorter, outside leg getting longer. As I do that, do you play with that?
Yeah, I play with that. You know, I don't consciously think of that as I come down.
Yeah.
When I was down there following you before, and you were using a lot of retraction.
Yeah.
We were going fast, and in that situation, I definitely felt, certainly through here, that I
Yeah.
had to have a difference this way on the.
Yeah.
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 So it ties into the timing of the pressure moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah, well, I'll talk to you.
No, if you wanna.
I was just gonna say, what other stuff are you playing with down there? You say that this.
Yeah.
Here?
I try.
Do you-
I try to first of all, I try to have the legs active on this plane over here. I always want one leg coming up
Yeah.
and getting the outside leg a little bit longer. And if I do that, I got some separation over here just by the fact that I have one foot higher than the other.
Yeah.
I have natural separation over here. And now the key is to create balance on that outside ski with a steering of the lower body. If I do that, I will accumulate some balance, some load on the ski.
Yeah.
And as a result, I will have an angulation building up, but it's not forced.
Yeah.
It's a bit the analogy of the car, like you turn the wheel, the frame of the car is tilting on the outside wheel.
Yeah.
You want more tilt, change direction, you'll get
That's
more
good.
tilt.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So I try to combine a shortening of the inside leg and a steering of the outside ski at the same time.
Yeah.
And to create this as a result.
Yeah.
So the balance on the outside ski is a result of a lower body working against an upper body.
Yeah.
I would say throughout this, the key of steering for me, first of all, core engagement. I don't want to steer without core engagement, that's first. And once I start the steering process, I want to make sure that I get that a little bit of a longer outside leg to have the glutes fired up. Because the glutes controls the alignment of my leg and controls the power I can apply. That's another discussion I had with that kinesiologist. He says, look at this person's ski over there. She's a little bit overbent.
Yeah.
And when you're overbent, your glutes is not activated versus slightly taller here. The back of your legs activated is going to help you a lot to drive the ski. So that's something I focus
good, yeah.
on.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean not that much long, because sometimes for sure in the direction phase I might have a long outside leg, short inside, and then I'll get both of them pretty short in the transition. But in the directional phase, definitely if I shorten too much, I give up some power. I become in compression versus in direction. So I really try to feel always directional load.
Yeah.
Direct that load versus stand on it and compress.
Yeah.
So it's quite a challenge when it goes faster. It's very difficult and a lot of timing. It's a lot of timing to reproduce this for 50 turns in a row.
Right.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
the club moves slowly at the start and accelerate towards the ball. So I try to build some support gentle at the start.
Yeah.
And then the movements I'm going to do are going to pick up in speed to close that arc. So to create a tightening of the arc,
Yeah.
I'm going to work a little bit in acceleration in my movements to create that tightening. Versus if I work with an intermediate skier, I'm just going to work progressive.
Right.
But if I want to get an acceleration of that marble
Yeah.
and a tightening of that arc, there's going to be, I'm going to get that inside leg shorter, a little bit quicker once I have the platform. So the skis are going to tilt on the side. And again, in all this process, I want to create a free fall versus a blockage.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I free fall, I try to time the steering as I
Yeah.
free fall.
Yeah.
So if I do that well, I'll end up in suspension all the time, versus if I go in and block,
Yeah.
I'll compress.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's good stuff, huh?